What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. You know, in 2005, I moved back to Sacramento, and I had some buddies of mine who were not doing the right thing. And unfortunately, I ended up coming back from Washington, D.C., rode right back at the Sacramento State University. But, you know, living back in Del Paso Heights, I started hanging around some of my friends who didn't go to college. And one of the things was pretty interesting was we used to go to, like, there was a club called Tunnel 21, right? And then there was also 815th and L back in the day. And some of my buddies, they would do little stupid jokes, like a girl would walk by, somebody would like touch her on the arm or maybe even grab her butt. And if you're sitting there standing next to the lady, the lady would think that you did it. Little stupid, ignorant games like that, right? They would go start fights and stuff, you know, because there was a little beef between, you know, Del Paso Heights and the Oak Park and the South Side. There was Bobby T's out in the South area. They would go out there knowing that we had issues with that community. But it was one particular Sunday, my mom wanted me to take my grandmother to church, right? And my grandfather. And I was like, well, okay, I'm gonna do that. And so they asked me would I come out? And I was like, nah, I gotta get up and take my grandparents to church. And, you know, of course they was, roasting me. You church boy dude. But anyways, that night, those same dudes I was with ended up committing a murder. Okay? And it was in retaliation for some of the girls that they had grabbed or whatever. Their cousin came back up there, and so my buddy got charged with a murder. Okay, and the same dudes that was saying shoot, when those dudes got caught and went to the judge, and the judge gave them all those years, those dudes wasn't there. Okay, and I want to talk about this with Will Smith, right? In similar fashion. When Will Smith went up there and slapped Chris Rock and Jada Pinkett thought it was funny, it was funny for the time being. It was an adrenaline rush for the time being. But now that the Academy is going to seek certain actions against him, where is Jada Pinkett going to be now? Is she going to think that's funny? When, people may take back his awards or ban him for doing things or expel him, because he could either be excluded, he could either get expelled, canceled, or suspension, revocating the award. Anything can happen. They got to do something. And now that Jada thought that was so cool at the time, my question is now, where will she be at when it's time for his ass to receive that punishment? And that's something that we don't want to talk about, right? And I want guys to go back to what I was saying. Thank God I didn't go that day, because I wouldn't have shot nobody, but I could have been linked to that. I could have got hurt. And the guys that will be telling you to do this and do that, make a fool out of yourself, they ain't gonna never be there. When it come to pay the price for those actions, those people ain't never there. I'm telling you, man, when people would be on the side of the road and telling you to do this, hype you up, yeah, man, go shoot him and go shoot that. When the white folks come get you and the judge come get you, guess what? There ain't nobody there to help you out. But what about the people though around you that actually tell you, listen, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't make that decision. That is a bad decision. See, we find out in life we have very few friends. That's something that I found out even at 40, 41. This is why I love my mother so much. I love my family so my father so much. Because you know what? There's few people that will call me and tell me what I need to do in my life if I'm making a mistake. Because most people want to see you make a fool out of yourself. It's entertaining to them. And listen, I can understand if it's random people like World Star Hip Hop watching, but it's a goddamn shame if it's your wife or your husband. Think about the person who's supposed to really help you get right in life, to not make a goddamn fool out of yourself. And when you do, and when you can lose everything, they laughing. They think the shit is funny. But when you go to court, they ain't even gonna be there. Let me just mention this. Kim the comic, he passed going on 4 months, three and a half months ago. I saw so many statuses from WhatsApp and Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff. When it came time to give money, Want to know how many people was there? None of those people were there. It's fake caring. All right. Now, it was more people that was offering to do stuff that he never even met. The YouTube community. There are folks here that knew him in this country. Very few people give a damn about you and your outcomes in life. And if you are hanging around people, and many of y'all are hanging around people like that, they don't care about themselves. They don't care about you. And if you can make a fool out of your goddamn self, they don't care about that. They want to see you do something stupid so they can talk about it. Damn, you see that dumb stuff he did? But that's supposed to be your partner though, right? That's supposed to be your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, or whoever it's supposed to be. If you're a man or a woman. Y'all, some of y'all are sleeping with the enemy. People don't give a shit about you. All they care about is what you can do for them. And then when it come time for you to pay for the mistakes you made, they ain't gonna be nowhere there. I bet you Jada Pinkett ain't gonna be nowhere. She not gonna be. She thought it was funny. Yeah, let's see how it's funny when the Academy handles Will Smith. And guess what? It's gonna be you. Look at all those criminals hanging out with all their gang members out there in Chicago, out there in LA. You know, you're a Crip, you from, you know, all these different gang stuff. Go out there and do a robbery, do a shooting. And when the judge give you 30, 40 years, those little boys are crying. They homies ain't there talking about, yeah, cuz I'm going to go to jail with you. When they get killed in the funerals and stuff, ain't nobody gonna hop in the casket with you, nigga. Nobody. I done been to double casket funerals. I done seen it, you know? All the homies you was sipping Hennessy with and stuff, smoking the blunts with and stuff. Yeah, when you in there in that casket, ain't nobody gonna jump in there with you. I don't care how hard they cry for you and won't do. And then 1 week later, they didn't forgot about your ass. They don't care about you. So if you want to ruin your life, you better make your good decisions. You better be calculated. You better think twice about what you do and what you say to people in this world. And Will Smith, I'm gonna try to cut him some slack. 53 years old, bruh. You better handle yourself. Life is about not the problems that come your way, how you handle things. Because trouble is easy to get into. What I found out, boy, is it hard to get out of. And if you want something in life, you better take that manuscript and act like somebody had told you something. Because many of y'all are hanging around people hyping y'all up to do something stupid. And when your ass get broke, oh yeah, man, go out there and buy that car, bro. Go out there and buy that Tesla. You know you can't afford a Tesla. Okay, you go out there and buy it. And them folks that when your car break down, they ain't gonna put no gas in the car, help you do nothing. I know that, right? You know that, right? You better be careful. You better think about yourself first. Most people don't care about you. All they care about is what they can get from you. How much money you can give them. Or booty. If you're a woman, obviously. Don't end up like Will Smith talking about you sorry. Nah, it ain't gonna be no sorry time coming when they lay down them laws. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.